Hello, everyone. Professor Krizluk here. So today, in a landmark decision, a landmark ruling, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down many of President Donald Trump's global tariffs, ruling that he exceeded his constitutional authority by imposing them without clear authorization from Congress. The case, Learning Resources Incorporated versus Trump, involved tariffs the administration justified under the International Emergencies Economic Powers Act, IEEPA, a 1977 statute intended to let presidents act in emergencies. The court's 6-3 ruling, led by Chief Justice John Roberts, held that the IEEPA does not authorize the president to create broad import tariffs because the Constitution assigns that power to Congress. So, in other words, the president cannot impose sweeping tax like tariffs on imports without a specific congressional grant. This is one of the most significant limits on executive power that we've seen in recent years. Even though tariffs are often justified as trade tolls, the court said that they cannot, that taxes like this need a legislative authority, that it must go through Congress. So, in response of this, President Trump angrily criticized the court, angrily criticized the ruling, saying that he will use and his administration will find other ways to impose immediate or at least temporary tariffs on countries. So, when we think about this, it's important because it's really the first big challenge to executive authority. We've been waiting for this rolling for kind of weeks and weeks and months, and it just dropped today, this challenge of executive authority. And economically, the decision could reduce or even prompt refunds for tariffs already collected. Now, there's been a lot of speculation what this would look like over the last several weeks, several months. So we'll have to see how this plays out. The Trump administration is saying they'll still put tariffs on, they'll just use other policies. So this isn't the last we have heard of tariffs. Thank you.